Welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here because, well, we're tackling something literally all of us deal with, our skin. We're going to explore this really fascinating intersection where ancestral wisdom meets modern dermatology. Today, we're looking at how we can actually save our skin by looking backward. Returning to those timeless, incredibly effective natural ingredients our grandmothers swore by and figuring out how to strategically apply them to our crazy modern lives.
Okay, let's dive into this. We all know that incredibly frustrating moment, right? You look in the mirror after a ridiculously long week, and instead of a healthy, radiant glow, you're looking at dull, tired, maybe even rough or uneven skin. So, what's actually happening here? Why does that happen? While aging is for sure a natural factor, the reality is that our modern lifestyle is putting our skin through an absolute gauntlet every single day.
If you're a city dweller or just a busy professional, take a look at this list. This is exactly what your skin is fighting the second you step out your front door. It's like a daily battlefield. We're talking pollution, dust, and vehicle emissions that just settle onto your face and generate these damaging free radicals. Then there's prolonged UV exposure breaking down your collagen. Add to that the modern curse of high stress, which, by the way, severely spikes your cortisol and just dulls your complexion out, plus poor diets, dehydration, and our habit of overwashing with really harsh chemical cleansers. Honestly, it's no wonder our skin's natural barrier is waving a white flag.
To fight all of this off, the modern beauty industry has kind of convinced us that we need these chaotic, super expensive 10-step routines packed with complex chemicals. But here's the catch. Overusing those harsh actives can actually strip away your skin's natural oils, leaving you with even more irritation. Now contrast that with the heritage approach. Long before, advanced lab formulations, our grandmothers used a much calmer, gentler strategy. They relied on simple, super affordable ingredients straight from their kitchens and gardens to cleanse, nourish, and protect.
Which brings us to Section 1, Wisdom from the Past.
The beautiful thing here is that the very ingredients sitting in our pantries right now are scientifically recognized antidotes to all that modern stress we just talked about. Modern skincare brands are literally scrambling to add these back into their formulas because they work. Let's look at the heavy hitters. First up, turmeric. This isn't just a spice for your latte, it is a total powerhouse for your skin. Turmeric is packed with antioxidants and this brilliant bioactive compound called curcumin. It directly fights off the pollution and free radicals we mentioned, protecting your skin while boosting that bright natural glow. Quick little warning though, experts definitely advise using it in moderation so you don't accidentally stain your face yellow. Actually, scratch that, just use a tiny pinch.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that it isn't just old wives' tales. It is totally validated by modern dermatologists. Dr. Rashmi points out how traditional ingredients, like those found in an Upton mix, which relies heavily on turmeric, actively improve skin texture and give you that temporary glow. She does emphasize one absolutely crucial rule, though. Always do a patch test before slathering a new natural ingredient all over your face.
Next up, we have honey. If you're a professional sitting in a bone-dry, heavily air-conditioned office all day, honey is about to be your best friend. It acts as a natural humectant. That means it literally grabs moisture from the air and pulls it right into your skin, locking it down. It is the perfect remedy to fix that tight, flaky feeling, leaving your skin soft, smooth, and just deeply hydrated.
Then, of course, there's aloe vera. Dr. Jayashree points out that aloe is widely recommended by dermatologists for a very specific reason: its incredible soothing properties. Think of aloe vera as your direct counterattack to the inflammation caused by our high-stress lives and the irritation from overexfoliating. It just calms everything down, reduces the redness, and delivers this beautiful, lightweight moisture.
And for the fitness enthusiasts out there who are showering constantly and accidentally stripping away all their natural oils, pay attention to this one. Shea and cocoa butter are absolute essentials. These are rich, heavy-duty natural moisturizers absolutely loaded with fatty acids and vitamins A and E. When you use these body butters, you're actively replenishing that lost hydration and building a protective shield to keep it locked in.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how these ancestral ingredients work on a purely scientific level. Dr. Lohia explains that cocoa butter acts as a highly effective emollient. It actively repairs and supports that damaged skin barrier we discussed at the very start of this explainer. It's not just sitting on top of your skin doing nothing, it's stopping moisture loss and deeply enhancing your skin's elasticity.
Moving right along to Section 2, Debunking Common Beauty Myths.
Okay, so we've seen the ingredients, now let's clear up some of the confusion the modern beauty industry loves to push. There is so much misinformation out there. Let's just set the record straight right now. First myth, expensive always works better. Simply not true. Affordable, everyday ingredients like aloe and honey are wildly effective. Second, natural remedies work overnight. The truth? They're gentle, so they require consistency over a few weeks to really see changes. Third, and this is a big one, oily skin doesn't need moisturizer. No way. Skipping moisturizer actually tricks your skin into producing even more oil to overcompensate. Everyone needs hydration. And finally, the myth that more products equal better results. A simple, quality routine beats a chaotic 10-step chemical peel any day of the week.
Let's move to Section 3 and see how this builds into your heritage-inspired routine.
So how do we actually apply this ancient wisdom to our incredibly busy, modern schedules? Here are your actionable steps. Step 1, like we said, always do a patch test first. Step 2, apply your fresh natural ingredients, maybe a gentle Ubtan mix or some pure aloe. Step 3, moisturize to lock it in. Natural masks can sometimes feel a bit tight once you wash them off, so follow up with shea or cocoa butter. Step 4 is absolutely critical. A heritage routine still needs modern defense, meaning you must wear a broad-spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen every single morning to prevent UV damage. And finally, Step 5, hydrate from the inside out by drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day.
So the crucial point I want you to take away from all of this is that healthy skin is a marathon, not a sprint. Natural skincare isn't about some instant overnight transformation. Consistency absolutely beats overnight miracles every time. By just combining a simple routine, good hydration, decent sleep, and these trusted traditional ingredients, you are building long-term skin health that works with your body instead of constantly fighting against it.
Which brings us to our final thought for this explainer. I want you to look at your bathroom counter tonight. Seriously, take a look and ask yourself, are you ready to clear out the cabinet, step away from all those harsh, confusing chemicals, and simplify your routine with the gentle wisdom of generations? Sometimes, the most innovative ways to care for ourselves are actually the ones that have been right in front of us for centuries. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the Heritage Glow. I'll catch you in the next one.